We've got a new trailer for Dragon's Dogma 2 and more details in terms of the story and locations. Let's take a look at it. Hi everyone, it's Hubert Shorter here with another video from It's Gaming. Well, a couple of days ago, a new trailer for Dragon's Dogma 2 was released, narrated by none other than the one and only Ian McShane, the manager of the Continental from the John Wick movies. And in it, he talks a little bit more, or at least narrates, about the story, the locations, and I've got a little bit more detail in terms of the different locations in the game and the actual size of the map. I'm going to start with the actual video that was released. So I'm going to go across to the desktop here, and as it plays, as I'm sure you know by now, I'll be stopping it to give my own impressions. So let's take a look.
Behold, a world touched by magic, a symphony of myth and reality, an everlasting saga of hearts set ablaze. Lend me a moment and I'll tell you a story of a fantastical realm.
It still looks very, very good.
For untold eons, a dragon has plagued the world.
Now, the thing I'll say about this first part sounds a lot like the original game, but you'll see that for yourselves.
Its ominous shadow looms over the lands, a dreadful creature of chaos and awe, with tales of its cruelty echoing far and wide. No mortal would dare to dream of challenging the dragon in single combat, yet there is one who must. In a legendary tale doomed to repeat across the...
Now, apparently this is exactly what happened in the very first game, so no surprises there.
Wrenching the beating heart from their chest and forging a being known as the Arisen. This hero, marked by fate and burdened by their lost humanity, must rise from the trappings of ordinary life and answer the call to take up arms in search of the dragon who stole their heart. But the path of the Arisen is not a solitary journey, for they are granted access to the Rift.
Now, I'm assuming, and I'm sure there will be people who will tell me about this, the Rift is basically the interface through which you can go and hire pawns to assist you on your adventure. I'm fairly certain that's how they're going to take this approach.
The thread connecting worlds.
I see you recognize my worth, Arisen.
Where they can summon mystical beings from parallel reality.
Absolutely.
The loyal and hard-working pawns. Masters of archery. Wielders of potent spells and skilled in the arts of swordplay and melee. The pawns become...
Combat looks so good.
And confidants.
I hope you slept well, Master.
As they go forth on their journey together.
So that's the first part done. A basic outline of your starting character. Again, it seems to follow exactly the storyline from the very first game. Now, according to the game director Hideaki Itsuno, the game map is 4 times the size of the original. And so it focuses around the 2 nations that we're going to hear about right now.
In pursuit of the beckoning dragon, the Arisen and their pawns set foot across 2 nations, as disparate in terrain as they are in their ways of life. In Vermont, a fertile land cradled by alpine
looks good
and rolling hills, The fortress city stands as a bastion of prosperity and security. Cascading waterfalls and serpentine rivers flow throughout the countryside.
Now, I should point out here that, and I'm sure everyone knows, it is open world. 4 times the size of the original. So one of the things that the game director mentioned was that it is going to be not very easy to find certain encounters. One in particular that they mentioned was the Sphinx. So you're going to have to search hard and long for it. But there you go.
Feeding into fruitful farms where a feeling of abundance permeates the fresh air. Just above the capital city, Vernworth Palace rises proudly.
You are approaching the gates of Vernworth.
Here, the Arisen is traditionally revered as the sovereign, a monarch crowned by destiny and looked upon as a champion, protecting the land from the dragon's scourge. Beyond Vermin's verdant embrace lies Batal, the nation of Beastren, a land of...
Yes, so this is the second main location.
Creative thinking to
and I believe the Beastren are new.
Connecting precarious.
I wasn't aware of that method of
Here,
movement.
is not an esteemed sovereign, but an outsider. Their pawn companions believed to be a source of grave misfortune. Batal's rulers are not of human lineage, but rather Beastren priestesses who worship the lambent flame. For the Beastren believe its sacred fires shield them from the calamity of the dragon. Meanwhile, outside the reaches of human and Beastren, hidden within the depths of the forest, an ancient sect of elves resides in seclusion, speaking in a tongue
We have elves.
and avoiding conflict
We've always got elves.
with races. On their journey, the Arisen will navigate through conflicts between species and the complexities of culture, faith, and history in each land. The choices the Arisen makes will shape not only their future, and that of those with whom they interact.
That might convince me to play the sorcerer class. Okay, so the last part here is all about monsters. Everyone wants to be fighting them, finding unique ways of getting rid of them. So again, it's just a bit of an overview in terms of the sorts of things that we might encounter.
The Arisen's odyssey is fraught with peril. For the world is home not only to human and Beastren, but to
Look at
all
that.
manner of monsters, hungering
Oh,
defeat the hero and their pawns. Each step of the way is marked with blood and sweat shed in the face of relentless adversaries. The harrowing shrieks of harpies reverberate through the mountains and canyons. Resourceful goblins lurk in the shadows, skillfully adapting to the terrain and waiting to ambush in groups.
oh,
The footsteps of lumbering goblins,
we've got golems.
animated by powerful charms, shake the earth and rattle the Arisen's bones. And when the sun sets,
Up we get. We can expect a busy night.
skeletons, ghosts, and undead rise from their slumber. A single undead, murmuring to itself adrift in memories of its living past, is a haunting sight. But a horde of undead, united
And you've got undead.
in frenzy, is a
So we have zombies.
garish test of metal. And the mightiest foes are monsters most only see in myths. The Minotaur's trampling hooves, the Medusa with its petrifying gaze, and the Dullahan's ghastly severed head will strike fear in even the most stout-hearted. And with every exhilarating encounter, the hero must think creatively. It will take cleverness.
I imagine that's going to be an issue.
The three heads of the Chimera.
Exactly. And there's this great big massive griffin and this thing here, which I've got no idea as yet how to defeat. Of course, I wouldn't know. I haven't played the game yet, but there you go.
Them for the inevitable showdown with the indomitable dragon. The culmination of both their destinies. Welcome to Dragon's Dogma 2.
And there you have it. So you saw it there for yourselves. A bit of a deep dive in terms of the locations, the hero, and some of the monsters that we are going to all have to fight on the 22nd of March. It's less than a week away. And like me, I'm sure you are very, very excited. We'll be bringing more videos to you as we get even closer to launch. There are a couple of pawn creation videos that I'm going to be doing a little bit later this week. So please look out for those. So that's it for now. Stay tuned to this channel, like and subscribe, and please comment below. My name is Hubert Shorter, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.